If you are making these 3 mistakes when it comes to marketing yourself on social media and attracting high-paying clients using social media, you will struggle to see the amount of clients that you need to see. And yet, by correcting these 3 mistakes, things can turn around very quickly. And when we apply these strategies to our business has shifted from generating 40K a year to 120K a year within 12 months, and then doubling that the next year. So taking it to multiple 6 figures. So these are the strategies that can help you grow as well as a coach with your online coaching business. Let's dive into it. Hey, Yulia Tarbath here, and I help coaches attract high-paying clients from social media using Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you are new here, if you are watching me on YouTube, remember to subscribe and hit the bell to stay up to date with my latest videos. So when it comes to you attracting high-paying clients from social media, there are a lot of things that you need to get right? And these are the 3 mistakes that you definitely need to avoid making when it comes to marketing yourself online. And be sure that you stick with me to the end, because number 3 will surprise you. And that's the mistake that a lot of coaches make that can be stealing those 5-figure months and resulting in a lot of struggle. Okay, so the first mistake is a lot of coaches make this mistake, and that is not using your own story to leverage the service that you want to provide for people. So let's dive into it a bit deeper. So what happens when you become a coach and when you want to teach people is that you want to focus on lots of different strategies. Yeah, so strategies, and you want to make sure that, people know 5 tips to health and 3 reasons why they're not happy in their relationship. So you're just focusing a lot on information without including transformation that comes with it. And for some reason, a lot of coaches don't market their story effectively and their message effectively. So if, for example, all you talk about is sort of professional language, so just all professional, so, it's like reading a blog that you just come across and it's very cold and very just like strategy 1, strategy 2, strategy 3, robotic almost a little bit. Where is humanity in that? And what's going to bring humanity into your message is going to be your story. And more specifically, how you achieved the transformation that you've achieved, what you've learned, the mistakes that you made along the way, the journey that you went through, the pitfalls that you've experienced, and maybe certain roadblocks that you overcame, and the doubts that you've experienced, and certain things that you didn't do right, and so forth. So that is very important when it comes to marketing yourself online and making sure that you are relatable. Yes, so making sure that people can relate to you. So for example, I work with a lot of health coaches in my coaching business. So I help them build and leverage their businesses to a successful level. And regardless whether they're brand new, they've already been established, we help them get high-paying clients. And one of the reasons why health coaches choose me over another regular business coach is because I've been a health coach myself. And with our health coaching business, we struggled for 5 years before we finally took it to 6 figures. We made tons of mistakes. And when people come to me, they relate to that. So they understand, well, Yulia is a health coach, just like I am. And Yulia is also passionate about, a lot of health, relationship, fitness coaches become so because they're passionate about helping people change their lives. And people see that and they relate to that. So when you share your story effectively, when you build your message around your story, or it could be the story of your clients, it could be the story of other people around you, and you know how to leverage that makes it relatable. And more specifically, the emotion of it, the human side inside of it. So that is something that you might still be missing. And that is something that you definitely need to implement when it comes to you building your message as a high ticket, as a leveraged coach, as an expert who wants to help people solve big problems. All right, the second mistake, so easy to make, and it's a little bit relevant to the first one, constantly selling features and not benefits. Yes, so features of just constantly talking about meal plans and constantly talking about, losing so much weight and constantly talking about, again, tips and tricks and Feature, feature, feature instead of benefits. So what is the benefit of it? What sort of struggle can people overcome as a result of a specific system or a specific diet or a specific fitness routine or a specific relationship advice that they can utilize? So what is the benefit? And when it comes to you marketing your program, especially if you're talking to clients on the phone and you're selling your high ticket services, make sure that you don't just limit your program and your marketing to how many modules you have. This again, it's very robotic. How many modules do you have? How many meal plans you'll download? And so like digital and cold and irrelevant almost. What's going to be the benefit? What's going to be the transformation? Yeah, so when you're selling your services, for example, if you are a health or fitness coach and you've got a specific nutrition plan and specific lifestyle plan and fitness plan that you're selling to people, what's going to happen to them as a result of them implementing those things? So bring that into your message, and especially when you're selling your program, this is a must. If you miss out on that, if you miss out on explaining to people the benefits that they can get as a result of the features, yes, features are part of it as well, as a result of the features that you've got in your program, that's when you will have people saying yes and committed clients showing up. And again, whether you are a beginner coach, so let's say you're just a beginner coach and you're starting out and you are still creating your high ticket program, and maybe you haven't coached high ticket clients before. If you do this right, if you know how to message and position your message and structure your offer, people will say yes. More people will say yes than no. So people will want to jump inside and people will want to do it. So that is very important when it comes to marketing your program. Okay, the third mistake, and let me know in the comment section, are you making it? Does this sound familiar? Not selling enough. And it's like, well, I'm great when it comes to providing content, but when it comes to ask for a sale, I want to hide. And if you go to your favorite shop, if you walk into your favorite shop, you want to buy something, whether it's a piece of clothing or something for your house, or whether it's just the food that you need to eat. Imagine that they say, oh, you know what, we don't feel like selling anything to you. What's going to happen? You came there because you want to buy. People naturally like to buy. So you need to make selling something that you do every single day. Every single day. You need to be inviting people to book calls with you or to watch your videos or to follow you on social media every single day. Every single day. Whether it's Monday to Friday, okay, you might take the weekend off, of course, but what I mean is every single working day. Yeah, so every single working day, there is something that is happening that is making people join your program. So what could that be? Let's brainstorm it together. Your webinar, for example, that you automate, that people come to and you send traffic to it, whether it's through free ways or paid advertising, that's one way. So utilizing your video, and then at the end of the video, if you're doing it for YouTube, at the end of the video, inviting people to watch your webinar, amazing strategy. So building that, and again, on your webinar, you're inviting people to book a call with you. On a call, with you, those people who are fit get an invitation into your program. Bang, you're selling in the email. And it doesn't mean that you always say, buy my stuff. Selling doesn't mean that at all. But what it means is that you are strategically using your content on social media to bring people to your calendar, to book sessions, and to bring more pre-qualified people on those calls so you can enroll them into your program. That will come as a result of specificity. That will happen as a result of you understanding your niche and understanding your message. But you must be selling. If you are not selling, you are missing out. If you're not selling, you're going to go out of business. So sell with confidence. Step into that power that you are as a coach, into that responsibility where selling means creating more transformations in this world. Selling means that you fully embody entrepreneurship. You fully embody the role of a coach. So that's what selling is. And if you're hiding from it, and you're not mastering your sales skills, and you're not selling, and you're showing up here and then not showing up again, and because there's this disconnect there's disconnect, and yet you want to build a six-figure business, and yet you want to work for yourself, and you want to be your own boss, and yet you want to change lives. Yes, there is a disconnect. Sell every single day, Monday to Friday. Great. But you've got to do it, and you've got to have a system. So you are using social media, you are using DMs. If you're using paid advertising, awesome, you're using that. And every single day, people are able to come across you, to consume your content, and to consume any extra content that you might have, like a webinar, and then enroll into your high ticket program. And remember, if we are talking about you generating 10K a month as a health, fitness, relationship coach, personal development coach, we're just talking about 3 to 5 clients to get there, for you to get there. So just a client a week. If your program is 2,500, 2,500, and you get a client a week from social media, you're at 10K a month. You're at 120K a year. You are generating more than most people on this planet. You are able to pack your laptop, go anywhere in the world, work and stay there for as long as you want, changing lives, making income. How amazing is that? So that's what you can create for yourself when you have the right plan to follow. So if you want that plan, and if you know, okay, I'm ready for it, I know I need to take action, or I need to improve things in my business, and I need to get help because I want to get better results, let's jump on a free 15-minute Wellness Business Accelerator call. Let's see how I can help you. Let's see what you're doing right now, what's working and what's not working, and do this audit of your business to understand what is the best direction for you to take if you are ready to commit and build your business, and also, work with a coach to help you get there. So the link for that is yuliatarbath.com/audit. I'll also post it in the description section. Go ahead and book your slot, and I look forward to talking to you. Now, another way in which I can help is my free online masterclass. I'm going to drop it in the description section as well. If you have not watched it yet, be sure that you do. And it explains the strategy behind generating 6 figures as a transformational coach.